Oh, hello there, everyone. How are you all doing today? It's me. Hope you're keeping well. Nice to see you again. Yes, I know we've done quite a few videos on the corner shops recently, but there's so much to talk about, because they were such an important part of our lives back then. Now, of course, the corner shop has evolved and changed over the decades. And so have we. Yes, we've changed, haven't we? But at one point in our lives, almost all of us have relied on them, haven't we? And today, my lovelies, we're going to be taking a trip back in time to the 1950s. Yes, we're going right back to the beginning. Picture this, you're standing outside a small corner shop, the 1950s Britain. Before supermarkets ruled the high streets, these tiny shops were the heart of the community. Oh yes, they were. And what will you find in this corner shop? Well, let's go inside and find out, shall we? As you step through the door, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingles with the sweet scent of candy. Sunlight streams through the large front window, illuminating rows upon rows of goods that line the shelves. Can you see them, my loves? Reaching up to the ceiling, there are stacks of brightly colored boxes and tins. And wait, there's more. Nestled between them are glass jars filled with sweets. And don't forget the humble sweetie giardotto. Yes, each one held a treasure trove of delightful treats. Blackjacks, humbugs, toffees, sherbet dips, and liqueur sticks. They were always a source of great fascination for children who stood patiently waiting their turn to be served. Of course, they did. They never grabbed them themselves, did they? No. They waited until the assistant had put the sweet of their choice into the paper bag. Behind the counter, the shopkeeper, Mr. Patel, a man with twinkling eyes and a warm smile, expertly juggled multiple tasks at once. He greeted regulars by name, offering friendly banter while deftly handling cash, all with a charming lilt to his accent. Over the years, he had become more than just a shopkeeper. He was a friend, a confidant, a dispenser of wisdom, and, most importantly, a generous giver of sweets to those who caught his fancy. In those days, kids didn't carry money to buy sweets. Instead, they would bring along an empty paper bag and Mr. Patel would fill it with a mix of sweets, giving them a combination of chewy, crunchy, and creamy textures and flavors that danced on the tongue. He believed that variety was the spice of life, especially when it came to sweets. Among his regulars were two young friends, Thomas and Emily. They were inseparable and shared a love for sweets and adventures. Every Saturday morning, armed with a penny or two, they would visit the corner shop to stock up on their favorite treats. Thomas had a sweet tooth that could rival any grown man. He loved the burst of fruity flavor from the sherbet dips and the satisfying crunch of the blackjacks. Emily, on the other hand, was a lover of all things creamy and smooth. She had a particular fondness for toffees and humbugs. Their friendship was a study in contrasts, but it was this very contrast that made their bond unbreakable. One day, Thomas came to the shop alone. Emily was ill and unable to join him. Thomas, feeling rather blue, approached Mr. Patel and explained the situation. The shopkeeper, known for his generosity and kindness, surprised Thomas by offering to double his sweets for the day. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Thomas thanked Mr. Patel profusely. Later that day, as Thomas walked down the street, a thought struck him. Why not share the extra sweets with the children in his neighborhood? So he did, and soon the whole street was buzzing with the energy of excited chatter and laughter as they traded sweets. News of the sweet sharing spread quickly, and by the end of the day, Thomas and Emily found themselves with even more sweets than they started with. This simple act of kindness not only brought joy to many children, but also strengthened the bond between Thomas and Emily, reminding them of the true meaning of friendship and the power of sharing. And that, my loves, is why Mr. Patel's corner shop was more than just a place to buy sweets. It was a place where friendships were forged, memories were made, and the community was kept together. The corner shop became a hub of activity not only for the children, but also for the adults in the community. Men would gather around the benches outside the shop discussing the latest football scores and local news. Women would pop in to pick up daily essentials and exchange gossip with Mr. Patel. The shop became a microcosm of the community, reflecting its joys, sorrows, and everything in between. As the years went by, the corner shop remained a constant in an ever-changing world. It was a reminder of simpler times when communities were close-knit and human connections were cherished. For many, a visit to the corner shop was more than just a transaction. It was an opportunity to connect with others and share in the fabric of their community. And now it's time for me to ask you a question. Did you have a favorite corner shop sweet? Was it the humbug, the blackjack, or perhaps the sherbet dip? I'm really interested to hear from you. Also, did you enjoy this story? If you did, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest uploads. But before we say goodbye for now, I have another request. Look around you and see all these empty seats. Well, we're filling them up with our older audience who can't get enough of our videos. And I want you to be a part of this community too. Simply click the link below to sign up. It's that easy. Now here's something else I'd like to add. Life is unpredictable, isn't it? It's full of surprises and changes, and sometimes these changes can be overwhelming. But through it all, there's one thing that remains constant: the power of human connection. The relationships we forge with others can be a source of strength and comfort, especially when times are tough. For instance, think back to the camaraderie that developed among those who lived through the Second World War. Despite facing unimaginable hardships, people came together, supporting each other and building lifelong bonds. Similarly, in times of economic uncertainty, communities often rally together. Local businesses and individuals step up to help those in need, creating a safety net that helps people navigate challenging times. Furthermore, in the ever-evolving technological landscape, the human touch becomes even more important. As we increasingly rely on machines and algorithms, our need for genuine human interaction grows. This is where our corner shops come in. They provide a space for people to connect, not just with each other, but also with their surroundings. By supporting local businesses, we maintain the character of our communities and ensure that they continue to thrive. So the next time you find yourself in a corner shop, take a moment to appreciate the role these establishments play in our society. Engage with the community, support local businesses, and cherish the human connections that make life richer. Who knows, you might just discover that the true value of a corner shop lies in the sense of belonging and shared humanity that they foster. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.